A big welcome to United Social Television, guys. Thank you for watching it, guys. And never really to show me some love by subscribing to this channel. If at all you have not subscribed to it, because we always do it this way, close to two to three videos on a daily here on this channel concerning only Manchester United. Now, things have just gotten hotter and better for Ole Gunnar Solskjaer because he has survived being sacked, as it was said in the news that Manchester United had already approached Pochettino, and Pochettino had turned down two jobs. One of Barcelona. Barcelona contacted him close to 2 times and he said no. And people say the only reason as to why Pochettino is turning down all these jobs is because he's sure Ole Gunnar Solskjaer will one day be sacked. But this game again today has shown us how Ole Gunnar Solskjaer is really a very lucky manager into his career of Manchester United, because each and every time a sack is nearing, he turns out things, he turns around things. And remember, the previous season, he was nearing the sack and he signed a player known as Bruno Fernandez, a man who turned down the season of Manchester United to see to it that United really finished third into the Champions League. And as we speak right now, I'm going to bring you all the player ratings according to me and how my other teams really think. And yeah, you know, we have a team of people that we sit in here with at United States Television, and we do come up with player ratings that you guys will have a chance to really talk about. And after you feel like you have your player ratings of your players, what you think how your players should be rated, there is a link into the comment section below. Follow it, and you'll really come on the screen, and we'll be able to dissect issues here on United States Television, guys. So today we won by 3-1. And I think we looked a better side this encounter of Everton against Manchester United. Everton was the first team to score, but Manchester United rapidly responded through a Bruno Fernandez header, well directed from after a cross from a man known as Luke Shaw, who really never played the entire 90 minutes because he got an injury. And Ole Gunnar Solskjaer came out and said that it's all about players playing lots of football. They never got enough rest. And in this COVID, the FL, that is the Premier League, should know how to fix these games. He said Manchester United played on Wednesday. The Manchester City to train on Carrington, and after they rest for on Friday, they're having an opener, an early kickoff with Everton. So he said teams that played on Tuesday are given their fixtures to play on Sunday. And he said Liverpool and Man City played on Tuesday, and they're the ones that have been playing on Saturday. But United and Chelsea that played on Wednesday are the ones that are playing on Saturday. So he came on and really said that's not really how it's supposed to be, and I really agreed with him. But guess what? The football TVs are the ones that really schedule these times. Smash a like on this video, comment, and really share as we go through the player rating. So I'm starting with David De Gea. He had nothing to do apart from that goal that we conceded, and you cannot really give him that blame for conceding that goal. I'm giving De Gea a 6 out of 10 because he really had nothing to do to this game. Apart from the goal that went through, that's the only shot on target that Everton really had. He never had a save. The only thing I can put it about him is I think he really commanded his defense role this time around. And sorry, we never saw lapses of Harry Maguire and Victor Lindelof. Remember, these two really always in each and every game that we're playing this season, they really have to come up with a mistake that makes Manchester United lose to its opponent. So I saw De Gea deserving a 6. I don't know what you think David De Gea really deserves, but for my case, I say really he deserves a 6. So you can get the comment section and tell me what you think on the scale of 10. What rating should De Gea be given? But to me, De Gea deserves a complete 6 out of 10. And being 6, that means has done well. 6 out of 10 is good because if at all it's a pass mark, then the hair would have passed highly. So that's like a credit 3. So he's not away from a Division 2 or Division 1. So I'm giving him a 6 out of 10. I go to Aaron Wan-Bissaka, the right back. I think he suffered a lot because of Juan Mata not coming to close up him, and Digne really beat him twice at the beginning of the first half because Juan Mata really never gave him good defensive protection. And I'm giving him a 6 out of 10 because he was really solid. After all that, he really saw that Digne and the other player that was really passing that side never met him a way or a highway to pass and really go on past us. Remember, Digne is one of the best crossers of the ball in the Premier League, and he has some good assists on his team this season, courtesy of him doing those crosses from the left wing. Luke Shaw, I'm giving him 7. I would have given him 8 if I only played 90 minutes, but I'm giving him 7 out of 10 because he really played a very good role and he really created that assist to Bruno Fernandez that we really got that goal. It's good to see to it that we are now getting assists from one of our fullbacks because it was really rare and we don't have good wing players. So seeing fullbacks like Luke Shaw really raising up to the occasion and really coming up to really bring in that assist for Bruno Fernandez to bang in that equalizer and immediately apply after Everton really went ahead. It's really good. But the sad news is that he's away and he has got a hamstring injury that has been confirmed by Ole Gunnar Solskjaer in his post-match interview against Everton. So it's a bad news, but it's good that we do have Alex Telles that we brought in this season, and it's good to see to it that the other time when we got an injury, we really prayed Brandon Williams, and this time around we are having a left back who is really good and enticing in the names of Alex Telles. Smash a like on this video, go in the comment section and tell me what you think of which player was the man of the match and which rating are you giving these Manchester United players. So we go to Harry Maguire. I'm giving him an 8. He was really outstanding. The first half, he really had some misunderstandings with Lindelof, but they really never saw Everton really banging us down into the first half. But in the second half, he really came up, stood up strong. He won all the aerial balls. Remember, Everton really plays a lot on Calvert-Lewin, and he was really silenced into this entire game. Apart from that one header that he won, that led to a first goal that Everton scored, he did nothing into this game again. He really did nothing and was contained by Harry Maguire, and I'm giving him an 8. We go to Victor Lindelof. I'm giving him a 7 out of 10. A 7 out of 10 because, yes, he really did something good, but he really raised up to the occasion. But a 7 out of 10 for Victor Lindelof is not bad. You can as well go in the comment section and tell me on the scale of 10, how much do you give us in the pairing of Lindelof and Harry Maguire? I'm giving Harry Maguire an 8 out of 10 and a Lindelof a 7 out of 10. I go to Scott McTominay. I think he did a lot of the chase, but he had really costed us, and I'm giving him a 6 out of 10. 6 out of 10, Scott McTominay. I think he's passing. That's why when he's passing, he does not really look directly to the midfield. Each and every time he tries to pass, the pass to the midfield, it's a blind pass and it's blocked. And sometimes we're really closed down. So I think Scott McTominay gets a 6 because he lacks that. He's an average player, right? But he really needs to learn how to pass a direct pass through the midfield. But and every time he's passing, he passes on the sideways of the field, which is not good for a midfielder like him because he has to be sometimes direct. And the time today he tried to do that, the ball was stolen twice and United was clearly broken down. But thanks to Harry Maguire and Lindelof for really covering up very well for those mistakes, and we never really saw ourselves concede. Smash a like, guys, if at all you are watching it, and the other in the comment section and tell me where you are watching it from. It's United Social Television. I'm Rokan to bring you the player ratings of Manchester United players versus Everton. I go to Freddie. I'm giving Freddie a super 8. A super 8. An 8 plus that cannot reach a 9 because I think he really had some slow things. But Freddie, to me, he's one of the contenders for the man of the match today because he really closed up gaps. He ran everywhere. He had even created a goal for Marcus Rashford. If I told him not missing that sitter Freddie would have gotten himself or what would have gotten himself an assist of the day. Remember, he's a player whose final ball has not been good, but as Luke Shaw, these previous days, I'm seeing Freddie really improving his final ball. Did you see that chip that he really chipped to Marcus Rashford, and Marcus Rashford really had the keeper to beat, and he never bagged the ball in the back of the net? That is Freddie for you. And if at all he continues to play like that, I think he's going to be one of the best players. He has only one thing to do to be assured of a start or his starting position at Manchester United. He just has to do this. Freddie, start or improve on your final ball and your shooting. You will really have that position yours, and you'll be benching Paul Pogba day in, day out. So I'm giving Freddie an 8 out of 10. So you have that together in the comment section and tell me what rating do you give Freddie on the scale of 10. For me, I'm giving him 8. I go to One Matter, 5. Yes, I think he really was a player who never really helped us a lot when we had the ball, and when he never had the ball, not really helping Wan-Bissaka at the beginning of the first half. 10 minutes into the first half, we were really banged down by Everton, but that was all brought by him not really coming back, because Dini and Bernard formed themselves really beating up a player in the names of Wan-Bissaka, because he couldn't really defend 2 players at once, and One Matter was the one who was supposed to come and relieve him from that job, but he was nowhere to be seen. So I'm giving him a 5. You have the right to go in the comment section and tell me what rating do you give One Matter on the scale of 10. So I go to Bruno Fernandez. To me, he's the man. 2 assists, 2 goals, 1 assist. What else do you want from a creative midfielder as Bruno Fernandez? Creating 2 goals, and he has been involved in 30 goals in the 33 appearances he has made for Manchester United ever since he joined from Sporting Lisbon. What a player, what a signing. Bruno Fernandez, he's a man. They say Bruno, man, he is like Ronaldo, and he's from Sporting Lisbon. From Sporting Lisbon comes to Manchester United and does magic instantly. That's Bruno Fernandez for you. I'm giving him a super 9 out of 10. And he really came out into the post-match interview and said that he was not greedy, and that's why he really passed out to the isolated Edson Cavani, who scored his first goal for Manchester United ever since he really came on Manchester United, ever since he came out of the Cara team to play for Manchester United. So I'm sorry, it's Bruno Fernandez, 9 out of 10. Rashford, 6 out of 10. Really not impressive. The same applies to Antoine Martial. I'm giving him a 6 out of 10. And those are the first 11 players that really were on the pitch. When we go to the substitutes, Edson Cavani, I give him a 5. 5 out of 10. Tuanzebe, I'm giving him a 6. He really covered up for Luke Shaw. Though going forward, he was not really that brilliant, but defensively, he did his best, and United never conceded, and he was not even put down or sat down by either Bernard or Iwobi, who really came on for Coleman, the captain, who is the flying right back of Everton, and he really shut that wing down, that place down, and no cross really came out, and all the crosses that really tried to come up here were really deflected, and they never really went to the box of Manchester United. That is Tuanzebe for you, really doing great into this encounter of Manchester United against a team known as Everton. The other player that came on as substitute was Paul Pogba. I'm giving him a 5. He comes into the game and he doesn't show really like he really wants to play. He's like playing. I was even worried that you never know, he can step down to a player of Everton and a penalty is given to the team known as Everton again. So I'm really worried anytime I see Pogba on the field, because it's like he doesn't really want to play for Manchester United. That's why I saw a story that I might even do tomorrow of Manchester United putting a price tag to a player known as Pogba, and the price tag is £60 million. So it shows you how Pogba has really deteriorated, and his price has really went down, and United only wants £60 million. Remember, Juventus has shown interest, and Real Madrid really Zinedine Zidane wants him at Real Madrid, but I really think he should be sold off. So those are my player ratings that I've given my players of Manchester United after their convincing win against Everton. In goal, we had De Gea. If at all you've just joined me, let me do a quick recap of the ratings. De Gea in goal, I gave him a 6. Wan-Bissaka, I gave him a 6 out of 10. Lindelof, a 7 out of 10. Harry Maguire, an 8 out of 10. Luke Shaw, 8, 7 out of 10. Scott McTominay, 6 out of 10. Freddie, 8 out of 10. One Mata, 5 out of 10. Bruno Fernandez, 9 out of 10. Marcus Rashford, 6 out of 10. Anton Martial, 6 out of 10. Edson Cavani, a 5 out of 10. A Paul Pogba, a 5 out of 10. And Tuanzebe, a 6 out of 10. So the manager, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, I'm giving him a 7. He really brought up a side that really saw United win against Everton. It was a tricky game, and very many people thought Ole, the best could get out of this was a draw, but he really shut his enemies down, and he saw his team really win 3-1. So those are the player ratings. You can go in the comment section and tell me what's your player ratings for these Manchester United players on the scale of 10. So my man of the match goes by Bruno Fernandez. Super Bruno, and he has been having a great competition from Harry Maguire and Freddie. So that's all I had for you today. See you in my next video, maybe later or tomorrow. But those were my player ratings of Manchester United against the team known as Everton. Remember, we've registered our first win away from home in the last 3 games that we played. But United has won 7 away games, and they're unbeaten into this season, or the previous season added together. So that is the record that United really had in the 1980 and the 1989. 1980 and in the 1980s, but it has really come on. And when United goes away and does win the 8th game, that means Ole would have broken another record for Manchester United. So Ole failed to win on his 100th game. He failed to make a win for his 101 game for Manchester United. But on his 102nd game for Manchester United, he has really went for a win, and it was really convincing. And players really showed him that we are here for you. So that's all that I had here on United Switch Television. Guys, smash a like on this video, comment and share. Subscribe to this channel if at all you've not subscribed, because you will always be missing out on a lot that we do upload in a day. So I'm Rokan, and I'm out for now. See you latest in my other video. Subscribe, and don't forget to click the notification bell if at all you just subscribe. I'm out. Bye bye.